Hello.
Hello.
So I could still hear you ring. I could still hear you ning. You were reading beautifully. Up to confused. You were just struggling.
Confused. Okay.
Yes, confused. She was
Good
confused.
evening, Rachel. Maria said kindly, come in and sit down. How is your family? Maria was called thin woman. She had dark hair that she always wore.
Yeah. Always wore.
Always wore.
The past tense of wear.
Bun?
In a bun, yes. Can you see the picture?
You take something on your head?
Yeah. It's when you take your hair and you spin it round and round and round and round. This will look very messy. Ning? But you go like this.
You spin it round and round and round and round.
Yeah, you spin it round and round. I don't know if you can see. This is a messy one, but it should look like a spiral.
Like this, go up like that.
Yeah, so you pull it up, twist it, round and round, and then roll it into like a donut bun. A little bit short for it, I think.
Yeah.
So she's wearing it up in a bun.
She looks like a zebra.
She looked like the next sentence, a severe.
Severe.
So someone who is
What's
severe. So, how do you? Severe has a couple of meanings. It normally means serious. So I might look really relaxed right now, but if I pull all of my hair back and I look like this, I would look severe. I look very serious now. Do you see? And now I don't. So you could say somebody looked severe, or if they did something wrong, you could say their punishment was going to be very severe. So they could get a very bad punishment. Like you might be grounded for a year. So it's similar to serious. That's the best way to describe it. So she looked like a severe woman, but it said that she was actually very kind.
But her mouth
Her mouth
was soft. Maybe she laughed sometimes. The women were very different, but they were friends.
Very, very good. Excellent reading, Ning. So what is on the next?
We are all quite.
So it's quiet.
Well.
The ear comes first, and then quite is like not very, quite, like a little bit.
Quite well, said Mrs. Rachel. But I thought that you weren't well because I saw
Matthew
leaving today. He was going to the doctor's. Maria
replied. So that means to say back.
Panted. Oh no.
Oh, this is actually quite a hard word. Patiently.
Patiently. Oh no. We are quite. Well. Matthew. Bill went to river. We are going we're getting a little boy from an.
This is a hard word. Can you have a go? PH makes the F sound. So
and
you're almost there. Almost. Orphanage.
orphan.
So what is an orphanage, name?
Place where children without parents live.
Yeah, so it's a place with lots of children when they don't have a family and they get taken care of at the orphanage. Okay, so this boy is coming from an orphanage in Nova Scotia, which is in Canada.
Nova Scotia. And he's coming on a train tonight. Mrs. Rachel was so shocked that she was unable to speak for 5 seconds. Are you serious, Maria? She asked. Yes, of course, said Maria calmly. That puts such an idea into your head, asked Mrs. Rachel
disapprovingly.
So
she's disapproving. Does she think it's a good idea?
Not a good idea.
No. I think Mrs. Rachel seems a bit harsh. I don't like her. So, what does Marilla say back?
Well, we thought about it for a long time. We thought, oh, winter, replied Maria.
A neighbor, so that's someone who lives next to you.
A neighbor talked about getting a little girl from the
orphanage
in the spring. So Matthew and I decided to get the boy. Matthew is getting older. He's
60.
He's 60. And he has heart problems. He awake for an
I think you've jumped a line. He has heart problems. We asked for
an what's that?
Intelligence. So it means someone who's smart, like you.
Intelligent boy of about 10 or 11. A boy old enough to do the chores and young enough to be trained. Probably. Then we get a
telegram. We don't have this anymore. It's like an old text before they had
young
phones.
Boy is coming on a 5:30 train tonight. Matthew went to the train station and at Bright River to meet him.
Perfect.
Well, Maria, I think you are doing it very riskily.
A very risky thing. But let's pause there for 1 second, Ning, before we read any more.
What's risky?
Risky is dangerous, like not safe. So if she thinks it's not safe because she does not know the little boy. So what if he is a bad little boy? But I think that is not very nice. But Ning, just before we go on, I want to practice this word. Your pronunciation is excellent. But on this word, it sounds a little different. Okay? So it's train.
Train.
Almost. Let me because when you say it, it sounds like train almost. And it's all a high sound. Train.
Train.
That's better. Yeah. Train. Plane.
Plane.
Yeah, let's think about
Plane.
plane rather than plan. So we've got plan and plane.
Plane.
Plane. What else has ain in it? What other words have that sound? Train, plane, main. I know these are spelt differently, but they have the same sound. The big A sound.
Ain.
That's better, yeah. Plane.
Plane.
Main. You got much higher there. Very, very good. I'm just pointing it out because you're reading. You actually sound like you're English. You're that good, Ning. This is the only word that you said a little bit differently. The rest of it was of a very, very high level. I think you are. You must be one of the smartest in your school, I think. Are you the best at English in your class?
I don't know.
You don't know? Do you think so? Maybe. Maybe. I think so. But this is a word we might practice a little bit. I'll look at some exercises we can do for it. But otherwise, brilliant. So what do you think about Morella's reason for getting a boy from the orphanage? Is it a good reason or a bad reason?
I think it's good. Not bad.
I think it's in the middle.
But they have this one instead of a boy.
Oh, they get a girl instead of a boy.
Yes, I remember.
Okay. I did not realize. I think it seems a little bit selfish. Because she wants them. What is selfish? It's the opposite of caring. It's when you do something for yourself and not for other people. So she wants a child, but not because she loves children, but because she wants someone to help with the chores. That sounds a little bit selfish to me. Maybe. But maybe she will still be very nice. And what do you think about Miss Rachel?
I think she is. Weird? No.
Weird? Yeah. I would say she's weird. She's very nosy.
A little bit weird and
she wants to know what is happening with everyone, so she's quite nosy, you would say.
Curious.
Curious is a very nice way of saying it. If you're curious, it means you're interested. If you're nosy, it's a little bit bad. It's like you're asking too much and it's in a bad way. So I don't know yet. She seems strange. Okay, before we play a game now, I want to teach you one more word. When you have they keep saying in this book, they're getting a child from the orphanage, but we would call that adopting now. So if you adopt a child, it means you say to a child that has no parents, I will be your mum now. and you will look after them. So that is what they are doing, but they don't use this word in the story. So they are adopting a little boy. Does that make sense? You look like you might have fallen asleep. Yeah? I think adopting is a really, really good thing that people can do sometimes. I want to do it someday, Ning, I think.
Do what?
I want to adopt children when I am a little bit older.
Why?
I think there are a lot of children that don't have parents. And so while it's really nice to have your own little baby, I think it's also really nice to help a child that has no parents and raise them like they are your baby. I think it's a nice thing to do. And I have worked with a lot of children, and I know that I can care about them a lot, even if they are not my own. So I love them all. All right, Ning. Thank you again. Like the book. Did I scare you?
Why?
Do you want to have a quick game?
Yes.
Do you want to try articulate? I was playing it with your brother.
Okay.
Okay. Did you see us playing? Do you know the rules?
No?
Okay. You have to describe something, and the other person has to guess what you're describing.
Okay.
So if I said you have them at birthday parties and it's something that you blow up and it's different colors and they are special at birthdays, what am I talking about?
It only have balloon.
Balloon, yeah, perfect. Oh my gosh, we're running out of time, Ning. Can you describe something to me very, very quickly?
Okay. Something in the house and it's very big and black.
In the house?
Watch.
And it's big and black?
Yes, and you watch.
You watch it? Is it a TV?
Yeah.
That's excellent. Okay, Ning, you're very good at this game. So next time we can play this and we can play it with some really difficult objects. I'll see you soon, Ning. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.